Hello guys, Colin here. Today I'd like to do a quick review of this amp here, and this is the Bugera 333 Infinium. The basic information that we need to know about this amp is that it is a 120 watt 3-channel valve amplifier with the Infinium valve life monitoring circuitry built in. So that's 3 channels, clean, crunch and lead. Each channel has a 3-band EQ so you can tweak your sound there. It also has a reverb which can be set individually for the 3 different channels. An effects loop that also comes with a clean boost, selectable damping and impedance switches, and a line out. It's a solidly built heavy amp, very rugged, and it will take a good pounding on the road. Pounding! The Infinium valve monitoring circuit regularly checks that the valves are all running at the right bias and rebiases them as it goes. This should hopefully extend the life of the valves, and it also has LED lights indicating whether a valve is about to fail or not, so you can check it, find the valve that's wrong and replace it before your amp goes on fire. This circuitry allows the use of either the stock 6L6 valves or, as I've got in here, replace them with EL34s. So currently I'm running in this amp 4 EL34 power valves, and the preamp section is made up of ECC83 valves or 12 AX7s if you're in America. Sound wise, this amp has tons of headroom. You can turn the clean channel extremely loud and it won't break up at all, it will stay clean. Likewise, on the crunch and lead channels you can really get the volume up and have a lot of sound there. There is more gain on tap in both the crunch and lead channels than you will ever need to use. In fact, I regularly only ever use the crunch channel because that's more than enough gain for anything I ever do. The crunch channel is what you'd expect. It's distorted but still crunchy and still has dynamics, and is very good for your touch sensitivity. The lead channel throws in more gain and more saturation, meaning more sustain but slightly less dynamics. I've never had the gain past 4 on the lead channel because anything past that is frankly insane. So allow me right now to run you through some of the sounds of the Bugera, just real quick. We'll just go through clean, crunch and the lead channels, and I'll set them up to the sounds I would probably use if I were to use all 3 channels. For a guitar we're going to use the Shite Paul because the Shite Paul hasn't seen much use on the channel recently, so we're going to Shite Paul through this Bugera, and I'm going to run it through the Celestion Hot 100 in my Marshall cabinet down below. I've heard a few people speak about the reliability issues of the Bugera 333. Personally, I've been gigging with this amp for about a year now, so I've been dragging this to and from shows. I've also been using it at home for practice and for doing these videos. This amp has never failed, it's never had any issues, any problems at all. All I've ever had is one failed valve, but that's what you come to expect when you buy a valve amp second hand. One aspect I didn't like about this amp was the design. From the factory it came with these two chrome plates on the side. It's supposed to look, I suppose, like big American cars, the grills in the front of them, stuff like that, motorbikes, all that chrome and metal and pish. But I thought they looked absolute rubbish, tacky and cheap, and I didn't like it, so I ripped them off and I've never had them back on. And I think the amp looks so much better for the removal of these. I really think that's just a waste of time, these chromed plastic pieces of shit. Hopefully this video has given you an insight to the sounds and the quality of the Bugera 333 Infinium. I really like this amplifier. It is far more powerful than anyone possibly ever needs. A 50 watt version of this amplifier would probably suffice. It'd be much more reasonable and much more usable. But for all those situations where you want sheer unadulterated power, maybe you have to play to a festival without any PA, then this amplifier will definitely have the volume to do it. If you want to see more of my content, you can subscribe to me here. I'm also available on Facebook and Google+, should you want to suggest any further reviews for me to do. All that's left for me to say is keep it loud. See you later, guys.